Hey everyone, I am out here in the garage, and what I'm going to be doing today is reviewing this contour gauge set by D&R Tools. So stay tuned. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to welcome you here, and hopefully you'll consider subscribing if you like what you see. Also, check out DIY Apprentice on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I post lots of pictures and videos on those platforms before I post anything on YouTube. And occasionally I'll post things on those platforms I don't post on YouTube. Also, check out the website at DIYapprentice.com. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. So we're going to be reviewing this contour gauge set by D&R Tools. And full disclosure, I was actually asked to review this set. I did not pay money for it, but I still am going to do an impartial review regardless. So we have actually looked at other contour gauges on the channel. So I looked at the Varsk contour gauge and the rack contour gauge. So I'll put links to those videos if you want to check those out for comparison's sake. And what we're going to talk about today, we're not going to actually do a comparison of all three of these contour gauges. We're actually going to just review this one independently, but I will reference those other two tools when it comes to certain specifications. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the packaging first because, as I've talked about before, sometimes the packaging can give you a little bit of an indicator as to the quality of the tool. So you can see here, D&R Tools. I like their logo a lot. That's pretty cool. Contour gauge duplicator with metal lock and metal core. So a little bit of a description of the tool. Right down here, premium ABS material measuring tool. High precision profile copy gauge. Durable, portable, and compact. So little bit of advertising there, I'll say. And then down here, customer satisfaction, 100% guaranteed. I had to go on their website to look that up to really see what that meant, because sometimes when you put a stamp like this on a package, that doesn't really tell you a whole lot. They do have a 30-day return policy on the tool. There is no other warranty that I could see other than that particular policy. On the side, there's more information there, about the same as what we saw there. So this is the back of the package, a couple depictions of the tool. This is a little illustration of the lock right there. Hopefully you can see that. Then you can see right here, two pieces, 10 inches and 5 inches. So we've got two contour gauges in here, not just one. Now the price on this tool, when I looked on Amazon at the time of this video, was $24.99. So you get two contour gauges for the price of $24.99. That seems like a pretty good deal. Also, you can see down here, there's some support information. So if you need to contact them, there's their email address right there. And then on this side, you can see right there, made in China. So this is actually made in China. All right, so let's go ahead and open this box and see what's inside. So I'm just going to lift up there. And as you can see, there's another box inside of this box. So we'll take that box out. Okay. There's the 10-inch contour gauge. There's a 5-inch. And then you also get a couple pencils for tracing. So a nice little bonus there. The measurement of duplication accuracy, these gauges have 17.2 teeth per inch. And for reference sake, the Varsk contour gauge came in at 16.4 and the rack contour gauge measured an even 18. All right, so taking a closer look at the D&R Tools contour gauges, we're going to start with the 5-inch. And you can see right here, we've got some graduation markers right there in inches and then centimeters on the bottom. Same thing on the other side. We've also got a couple slots on the back, as we talked about with the other contour gauges, where I believe you can place something like magnets. Here are a couple indicators for the lock position. So you've got unlock right there and lock here. And when I pull this lock lever, the one thing I notice is that this thing is very strong. So once it's locked, if I push down on these teeth, they do not move. All right, so right there you can see that there is indeed an aluminum core. And then there's a lock lever that it's attached to. Then checking the lock levers on these two tools for consistency's sake. So that's unlocked. There's lock, unlock, and lock again. Let's try this one. That's unlock. There's lock, unlock, and lock. So this one's a little bit smoother than the smaller one. Let's check the smoothness of the teeth now. So what I'm going to do is press down. So these teeth should flatten out when you do that, and they do. It's a little stiff, but not too bad with the small one. Let's try the large one. Yeah, I would say the larger one is a lot stiffer than the small one, but it's not terrible. You can see the teeth do flatten out. The construction of the tool is pretty good. It is very solid. It feels like it is a tool you could use for a while. It won't fall apart on you. There's no rattling or anything like that when I shake it. It's pretty solid construction. Alright, let's put these two tools to the test by duplicating a few items. I'm going to use a 10-inch first on this door jamb to mimic how you might use it when installing flooring. So I flattened it out, pressed it up against the door jamb, then ran my fingers along it to get an accurate reproduction and lock the teeth in place. I did notice a little bowing of the tool after locking it. Nevertheless, the duplication was fairly accurate. I'm going to repeat this process with the smaller gauge. It also was fairly accurate, but as you can see, there is a little bit of bowing also. Alright, so let's try a piece of trim with some curves to see how the gauges handle that. So I'm just going to use a small one here since they're identical. Again, a little bowing can be seen, but the duplication is pretty accurate. On the DIY Apprentice wrench rating scale, I'm going to give this kit a 4.5 out of 5. I really like the packaging of this tool. It looks very professional. I also like that there are two locking contour gauges for the current price of $24.99, which is about the same price as a single contour gauge. The lock levers on both of these tools is excellent. Once your duplication is set, it's locked in place. Also, I like the added bonus of having a couple pencils thrown in with the kit. A couple negatives that I notice are that the tools do bow slightly, but that doesn't seem to affect the duplication. Also, I notice a little inconsistency in the smoothness of the operation of the lock lever and the teeth between the large contour gauge and the small contour gauge. Overall, though, this seems like a very good value for the price. See links in the description below. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check us out on social media. And thanks for watching.